Hello, everyone. This is me, Galina Betty, aka Catwoman from Tech Valor, and I'm live. Yay! so, um, Today in the title, I'm going to show you guys how I use Trello in my life, and then I also had a special announcement. I was gonna wait a little bit later, um, to make the announcement, but nothing gets past Barry, and it's kind of already spoiled. I started memberships on my YouTube channel. Thank you, Mary, for becoming a member. So I guess I'll just you know, explain the memberships and all that stuff. But I'll say hi to everyone first, and thanks again, Mary. Um, hey, holla at your boy. Hey, LaShawn. Hey, Gadget Goddess, Gigi. Hey. All right, and that's all that we have so far. So I'm going to play the information about the memberships. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to offer YouTube memberships. I only have one tier so far, so as not to overwhelm myself, but also to gauge what types of perks matters most to you. And that way, when I build my next tiers, it'll be as thoughtful as possible. So my membership currently includes loyalty badges, and they'll change based off how long you've been a member with me. I'll also have emojis based off of our inside jokes, and I'll be able to add more as more people become members of my channel. I'll provide monthly members only live streams where I'll be doing various things such as editing videos live, and you can watch me work, ask me questions. I can answer them for you about my process, but also that way you can get to know me better and I can get to know you better. I'm also offering members only live chat. Those are mainly for emergencies, so if my live chats ever get too busy and I'm unable to manage it, then I'll be able to turn that on and you can still chat with me. I also have members only polls where you could help guide the direction of the content that I'll be putting out. I'll also be prioritizing replies to your comments as a member, and there'll be exclusive photos and updates. You'll be the first to know what is up with my content. Thank you so much for your consideration. You have a wonderful day. Yeah. So off with a bang, you guys. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Holler at you, boy. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. So let's see who else came in. Hey, Shay Kennedy. Hey, Emily Wilson. Hey, Spectacular Guy, is my tech twin. Hey, Bionic Scoop. All right. Thank you again for being a member and also coming to the stream. Um, I don't know what else to say. So thank you. I'm going to keep it moving because I know you guys are here and very, very curious about Trello. Hi, oh yeah, Beats. Hey. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I've been using Trello for a really long time, and I love it when it comes to collaborating with people or just being organized. So this is Trello. Well, this is the various forms of a Trello boards that are out there. So you can use it. It's basically like a progress. It's like a progress web-based, but also it has an app, and it's so instinctively because whenever you do something, the people on your that you're working with, they see it right away. So it reflects whether they're doing it on the app or if they are doing it in the or if they're doing it on the browser. It's instinctively. And me and Gigi, Gadget Goddess, we use it for gadget chats. And then I also use it for website bug testing that I do. And so I'll show you the ways that I use it for that, but then we'll also get into some inspirations as well. That's what they call like the different types of templates that they have here. I also put my affiliate link in the description of this video. I don't get any money or anything like that, but I get 1 month free of gold Trello. And what gold Trello does, it gives you power ups. So it's like APIs that that goes along with your boards, what they call them. And I'll show you examples of that. So let me just make this a little bit big because he's kind of small. Okay, cool. All right, we got it at 150%. Cool. Um, oh yes, Emily Wilson. We use it when she uses gadget chats. Like she shares articles with us. She puts it on there as well. Oh, thank you so much for becoming a member, Gigi. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah, and feel free to use the emojis and all that cool stuff. Hey, Perfect and Easy TV, welcome. And I'm just seeing if you guys have any questions so far. Okay, and you don't? Great. So let me go ahead and go to the main page of Trello just so that you can see what it looks like. So right here is the gadget chats section that we collaborate with. So we have one board when it's just me and Gigi, and then another board when it's me, Gigi, and Emily. So like we co-host together. So that's how we have that there. And then in the work, and then we have a workspace board where we have all of our brand information, like what fonts, colors, different types of wallpapers, and I'll show you. So yeah, stuff like that. If we got the name to all of the social medias, so we got all that in there. And then here is mine. Sorry. So these are my boards over here that I have. And I'm going to show you the one that I use for website bug fixes, because I think that one's a little bit more easier to explain. So I just did a mock-up of one because I didn't want to, dox or share information that I'm doing with other people. So I just made like a mock-up of one, and so that you guys can see it. Um, oh, I got another membership. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Spectacular Gadgets. Mwah, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. Um, hey, Tech Loving Mama. Hey, J Will. So, um, right here is basically like a flow of time. Something that you're doing, something that you're doing is going to be in this section where my mouse is, and whatever is completed is going to be over here. So, um, here we have suggestions, bugs found, testing phase 1, testing phase 2, and then deployed and develop. And what these are called cards, right? And so what I do is I do it by the date that I found the bug. And this one's blank, but I'll show you one that has stuff in it. So for example, let's say I did testing on the site and these are the bugs that I found, right? So I will put a video which I screen captured of my computer or of my phone where I was testing the site and I found bugs, right? So I will put the video in here and through attachments. And when you attach something, you can attach it from your computer, from Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, and Trello. So like from another section, you can bring it over. So you can bring the file over here. And so I put the video here, and then there is a section that I use for timestamps, and that's actually the checklist. The checklist can be really anything that you want, but the way that I use it is for timestamps of the video, so that I'll say at this timestamp of the video, there was a problem with the image, right? And the developers will see that, and yes, they'll go through the videos, but it'll just be easier for them to be able to say, okay, at this point, this is what I see. and they don't have to, like, if, for example, if they go back to it, they can go to the exact time and point in the video. And then when they complete it, they just check it off, right? They're like, oh, I went in there and I fixed it. It should be good. And let's say, they check off everything, right? They went through it and they fixed everything, right? Check everything off, right? So it'll say that it's 100%. And right here, it tells you 9 out of 9. If there was something that wasn't completed, like they just couldn't fix or anything like that, it'll say 8 out of 9 and it's not highlighted in green. So it has that visuality, which is great. So let's say everything is checked off, they move it over for testing and they do their first test, their second test, and then it's deployed. So it'll live here as completed. And then let's say I do testing another day, then I would just add another card. But I could just also do this. What I also wanted it to share as well is one of my favorite things about this is labels. And it's like little color icons that you can use um to basically like at a glance see what's going on. So for example, with this card or this date, let's say I have one video here and this video is only talking about um user customers that are logged in, right, that are signed in, and I show the desktop example in the video and I show mobile. And you can name this whatever you want, but the way that I'm using is I have green for a guess. So if you go to the site and you're not logged in or anything, so that would be what my video would be about. So I would check that as a glance, but I'm not. So I would uncheck it, right? I would just only do it pertaining to the video that I did a test about and what it is about. Or if I'm testing as a customer that's logged in or as a company that's logged in, right? And then if it's something that needs the attention like right away, I'll put it in red as high priority. If it's something that's like medium priority, like as long as you get to it, but like you should really look at this card first, you know, that's basically what the red would be. So, I would check it off here and like at a glance, it's like I'll have a whole bunch of other cards here. They'll be like, oh wait, this one is red. We need to look at this video stat, right? So it's like at a glance, right? And then medium priority as well. It's like out of all of these cards and testing that I did that day, this one has like medium priority, right? And if it's low priority, I don't need to create a label for it because it's low priority. It's just when you get to it, you get to it. And then the different types of blues shows whether it's mobile or desktop testing. So if I tested the site in mobile or if I tested the site in desktop or if I did both. And the cool thing about it as well is that they cater to people who are colorblind. So that's why they have these I don't know, these lines like some of them are squiggly, some of them are diagonal, some of them are straight, some of them are dots. So it's like a picture within the label, so that way if you're colorblind you won't miss it. Yeah. And I'm just going to see if anybody has any questions. Oh, Tech Loving Mama, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Mwah! Mwah! Thank you. Um, so I'm just checking to see if anybody has any questions, and then I will move along. Okay, cool. You guys don't have any questions so far. So this is how I use it when I'm doing website bug fixes. That's how I use it. And the cool thing about it is that again, instantly like it'll show that person. But for example, let's say I want a specific person to look at something, right? You can call out that person. So let me go to this one that I'd used before, right? So let's say, hey, this one, I know who can actually like really needs to look into it. Then I'll assign it to like a specific person, right? And then here is the due date. So it's like, hey, this needs to be fixed by tomorrow because let's say a client is going to look at the website, things like that. And um and um you can add someone without assigning them something. So you could just add them like, hey, just bring attention, and then of course emojis. I love emojis. Yee. And so just to talk a little bit about the power up. So right now this is how we see it currently, right? But let's say you wanted it to see it as a calendar. You would need a power up to do that, right? You can do it in timeline view, in a table view, calendar, dashboard, or a map, right? But I like this view a lot, to be honest with you. I've been working with it, and in a way it's less pressure, because if you put something on a calendar, it's like it'll like, I don't know, like, doing something by dates kinda like, I like doing it by, I like doing things by task. I say, "Oh, this is completed. Oh, this is completed." I'm like a task-oriented type of person, so I like it. I like, that's why I like Trello. Okay, so, next board is going to be YouTube. Okay, so, um a YouTube one would be, hey, this is an idea of videos that I have. This is videos that I have in progress. This has been uploaded, and then I need to share it, right, to social media. Now, I want to show you something that I did a little bit different this time around. Okay. So this time around, I use the labels, but I use it as a check off method, right? Instead of using actually the checklist, I'm using the labels as a as a checklist. So I'll say, hey, I'm making a video, and I know that these are all the things that I have to do. I need to edit the video, do a tutorial. Well, this is that it is a tutorial, that I need to film, that I need to do a thumbnail, I need to do a script and a blog, right? So what I'll do is, for example, I'll move it over here, and then I'll say, hey, um, I already filmed, so I'll check it off, right? So right here in the labels, that's why I don't have filmed there, because I already filmed it. So I just check that off because I already did it, right? And this is just like kind of an idea that you could use for yourself. You could use the checkoff thing that way, because in a way it's like, it's like a at a glance checklist, if you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Tekla Mama says that she's the same way about tasks. Yep. Yep. And so that's one way to use it, right? So you move it over, and then what I do here in the share section is I have the social media, just to like remind myself, hey, don't forget to check Twitter, send it on Twitter, send it on Facebook, do a promotion on Instagram, Reddit, Pinterest, Tumblr, right? Things like that. So that's one way that you can use, like, in a for YouTube videos, right? And then when you're done with it, you can actually remove it. What you could do is you could archive it. And so it won't get deleted off of there, but it'll just be gone. So let's say I did this one and I shared it. I did everything that I had to do. So I can, uncheck this. I uncheck everything, right? And it's completed. So then what I'll do is I will what's called archive it. So I'll just do click archive, and then I could either send it to, its pasture, or I could delete it, or I could share it, right? So that's how you would do it if there's something that you just absolutely want to get rid of. Okay, cool. So you guys are talking about video editing. Awesome. Great tips. Yes, that's right, Tech Loving Mama. You said that you love how you can make Trello board your own and it's free. And the way that I use it, like, to be honest with you, is just like a speck compared to so many other ways that you can use it. Sharky asks, Catwoman, is Trello strictly browser based, as it seems here, or I thought is an app on Android, iOS? It is an app. It is. So it's an app on Android, iOS, and browser based, and they all work together. right? So whenever you make a change, instantaneously it will show up um on the app side. And that's what I love about it, is instantaneously. Yep, that's right, Tekla Mama. Both browser and app is available. Uh Holler Boy said, I thought Trello was a SMS back in the days. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that name was used for that before. Hmm. So I will now show an example for, gadget chats. So what we do here is we have the title basically by dates, and we have the housekeeping where we have all of our tags, referral codes, all that good stuff on the side. And then here we have the date. And then here we say completed episode as a breaking off point. And then the ones that are completed here. So this one actually needs to move over here because it's already completed, right? Let's say I want to create one for this Thursday that is coming up on the 24th. I would just double click and it'll say what position is position two. So it'll be position two. And then I'll put date 6 24 20 21 and add. And then we would begin to add cards with articles and things like that. So for example, I will work off of last week's episode. So we have the labels in glance, which is que pasa, where we just talk about content that we've done and things that have been happening in our lives, right? And then the labels, so we have articles, tech purchase, audience Q&A. So if we put something out on Twitter asking someone something, we put, make sure the link is there so that we have it open. And then with that, we also put in the description. Tech woes, so we talk about like, crappy things that happen with tech with us. People to shout out, keep the same energy, linkies, just like, various things that we need to put out, que pasa, and then deals and steals. So at a glance, you can see, we have que pasa, que pasa, que pasa, tech purchases, article. Over here, we have tech purchases as deals, articles. Yep. So things like that. And then we make sure to have a thumbnail for whoever's going to be on. So yeah, that's how we have it. So that's how we use it for gadget chats. Yep. Savage asked, does Trello sends alerts? Yes, they do send alerts. So for example, if I wanted it to alert someone, what I would do is I would go in here and then I would say, let's say I want them to look at this card specifically. Then in the like I showed you before, and this one, it would not be in the description. It would be here. Yeah, so it would be here. I would say, hey, should we even talk about this? And then I would at AG, or at myself. That's how you would send an alert. And then they'll get a notification in their phone that this is something that they need to pay attention to. So that's how you can send an alert to someone if you add them. All right. So this here is inspirations or templates, right? And people make different types of templates for all kinds of situations, so you don't have to start bare bones. You can actually start with a template and then build from there. So right here we have business, design, education, engineering, marketing, HR, operations, personal, remote work, all that good stuff. And it's pretty cool. So before I started making my own boards, I would look here and see kind of how people manage it. And then from there, I would go ahead and I would basically cater it to my needs or whatever type of project I'm trying to do. Oh, Big Mix, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. Mwah. Mwah. Yes, Savage. It's kind of like GitHub. Yes, GitHub is mainly for code, but this is just for project management, and it's very, very flexible. And the free version of it is is really, really powerful. Like, you can really cater to just about anything that you need. So what I would like to do is I want you guys to think about a board that you would probably need it for, and let's create one live together, right? Let's look at templates and then build from there. So I'm going to wait, and I'm going to see, for first person to suggest something, we'll go with that. First person that suggests something. And I will show you here all the different types of things that they have. So many cool things. And you're probably wondering like where people got these images from. So this Trello is actually connected to Unsplash. And Unsplash is like a free place. It's a place where they provide free pictures. So it's really, really awesome. And you could just, set your background up that way. Hi, Melvin. Hey, welcome. Yes, that's right, Biggs. We are in class right now. Yes, Trello is dope. Do you use it, Melvin? I love it. I've been using it for a long time. This is the board probably my husband would be interested in budgeting. Good evening, Big John. Good evening. Okay, Big Me said, was the membership always there? No, I just created it today. I was supposed to make a big announcement, but very, very signed up right away before the stream started and let the cat out the bag. All right, so Melvin said team. All right, let's go to team management and support. Okay, so we have DACI decision making framework, team health monitor, working agreements, weekly team meetings, government meeting agendas, 4Ls, one-on-one team management agenda, collaboration boards, government program management, office party planning, meeting agenda, template, kudos, cards, wall. So I'm going to choose something fun. Office party planning. Eh, pizza parties. That's what he's like. Eh, pizza. All right. Um, so it tells you kind of like a little bit about it, and it shows you kind of how it looks like as well. You can view the template without actually creating it, without actually using it. So we'll go to this template. People are so creative. So it tells you like who created it, right? And here it has Party Central, important information. So that's pretty cool. You can use the first section as a look at this section over here first. Oh, thank you so much for becoming a member, Big John. I appreciate it. Mwah! Mwah! Thank you. Oh, thank you, Biggs. Yeah, I just use it for a long time. I used it actually before they even had templates. So when they actually came out with templates, I was like, what? This is great. Okay. So they use the first section for important information. So like right here, they'll have like RSVP. They're like, we need to make sure who's gonna be able to come, right? And then right here they have the party details, which is the what, where, and when, right? And they have that in the description part. And they attach the GIF just to make it festive, right? So that's cool. So they say in the big room as soon as possible. Party now. We got to party now. That's so funny. And then what the budget is, very, very important. Oh, $30 per person. Music 300. Ooh, they're trying to get a DJ. Or probably try to get like a karaoke machine or something like that. And then rentals, right? And then here it says Trello tip, card labels, what to do and what they mean. So this one, they're using it for the different types of foods. So that's really, really interesting. So they have non-alcoholic dessert, peanut allergy. That's great that they have it in red. Very, very, very thoughtful. The main dish is in blue, Trello tips, and then vegetarian. So that's pretty cool. So, yep. And then here it says like what to do. So they say a list of things you need to finish before it's party time. Schedule a cleanup crew, and then like what day they have to do it, right? Oh, you're saying overdue, but that's because it was just created in the past. But that's cool though, like because it does highlight for you and like tell you, like, hey, this is overdue, right? And then set up a one-man band. So here is the members who is in charge of doing this, right? So they have like their icons of the faces of who's like in charge of doing it, and when it's due by getting those people. And then strike desks and chairs. And right here, it's great that it puts like the picture of the person that who is responsible for it at a glance. Chocolate fountain, yummy. And then again, who is responsible for it and the date that is due by. And it's great that they're showing that they have a vegetarian option, and then of course that is the dessert. So right here they have the shopping list, and they use a checklist for that. Smart. So they gotta make sure there's a disco ball coming. That's the first thing I saw. But yeah, the party banner, the gold confetti, garbage bag, plates, toothpick, pizza, right? And then they just have like a disco ball with googly eyes. I think that's hilarious. And then so it's important information, what they need to do, what people are doing so far, and then what has been completed. So, you know, their priorities is rent a confetti cannon. Wow. Send invitations. That's great. That's already been done. Ordering pizza. See, I told you it's gonna be a pizza party. It's always a pizza party in an office. And they said that's like what's more fun ways to organize, but it doesn't really put anything on here. So yeah, that's one way of using Trello. Also, Trello uses AWS, by the way. So if you, for example, add a file in there, which when you're using regular Trello, it's 10 megabytes. It's 10 megabytes of file. But if you have the gold version of it, it's 250 megabytes of a file. So when I create my videos, I try not to make them too long, and I also try to compress them before I put them in there. Or obviously you can link into a YouTube video or a OneDrive or something like that. You could always do it that way. Yep. And I'm talking about examples for when I'm doing websites. Yeah. And let me just see if anybody has any questions. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Savage. Appreciate you. Mwah! Mwah! Tekla Mama said, I didn't know they had templates. Cool. I was using it before templates too. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll put you on something new. I'll put you on something new. Yes. Nightbot has a lot of jokes. Yep. If you actually do colon, no, exclamation point, dad joke, it'll tell you a dad joke too. Yes, the Nightbot is late. Okay. Okay, let's see. Tekla Mama asked, I didn't see. Can a person in charge of a task say something like a pic of a receipt, or is it locked so that others can't add tasks? Just curious. So everyone is able to add tasks. So they're able to add tasks. They call them cards. And you do that in the group section. So you say what type of permissions you give them. So whether they're only able to view, or whether they're only or whether they're able to contribute, you can set it up that way. But yeah, everybody in this is able to. And then as far as assignments, everybody can assign each other, but you can also in the permissions say whether or not somebody can assign or not assign someone else. And most likely what people do is just use the at part, like they'll at them, so that way they'll get their attention. Hey, Shay Queen is taking advantage of that dad joke. Dad joke said, Shay Queen of Sailor Nation Kennedy, what is the pumpkin's favorite sport? Squash. I had a friend that played squash, and one time she was coming down the stairs, and I was going up the stairs, and then I tackled her. I was like, "Squash!" And she's like, "What is wrong with you?" That's it. That was me at high school. Oh, another dad joke. Holla at your boy. How many apples grow on the tree? All of them. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, Migs adds tonight about Big Migs Gaming. Last night, me and my girlfriend watched 3 DVDs back to back. Luckily, I was the one facing the TV. That was a good one. That's a good one, Nightbot. You didn't get it? You didn't get it. It's because if you're watching the DVD back to back, so someone they're not watching it is like for us, sequential, one after the other, back to back, but they're taking it literally back to like that. Yes, back to back. Yes. All right, cool. So let's let's look at another template. Someone choose a um theme. Oh god. Yeah, somebody say a template. Well, yeah. Business, design, education, engineering, marketing, productivity, project management, remote work. You can also do it by typing in as well. You guys want to see how other people, other YouTubers, well, not how other YouTubers, how their templates for YouTube videos. Okay. Tekla Mama said sales. All right, let's go to sales. All right. Customer onboarding, retail sales pipeline, a CRM and sales pipeline by Cremble. I've never heard of Cremble. Bike repair pipeline, CRM pipeline, contract review, customer success board, Etsy order fulfillment, real estate organization, sales pipeline, sales funnel. What do you choose, Tekla Mama? Sales what? Exactly. Well, she didn't know what was there. So Tekla Mama, choose a name. Choose one of these. Contract review. All right, cool. Let's go to contract review. All right. And then instead of using, we are going to scroll down and view this template. Okay. Love this little pupper over there. Okay, about this template. That's cool. I'm not going to read all that. Great. So, incoming legal review, Husky Association. Punny. So, here is the only attachment that they have is just a picture. Okay, so this is for incoming. They don't have any incoming legal review. So, right here, the Rebel Alliance, incoming security review, Okay, they just have members, but nothing here. Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good. I love that movie. Okay, it's just a JPEG, but where's I mean, of course, they're not gonna have like an actual contract file in here, but you would think that they would put some type of. Anyways, let's move it along. Aperture Laboratories. All right, just a picture and image. All right, contracts sent to the customer. Electronic Emporium. I don't want to preview that. Founders form. Preview files and folder. Okay, now in it tech. Uh, okay. I'm a little bit disappointed in this board. I'm not gonna lie. It's just pictures. Oh, Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. I just noticed that. Arts and clasps. Okay. So essentially, they have incoming legal, incoming security review, contracts sent to the customers, reviews from the customer. So I guess here would be what they wrote back say, and signed and closed. These are signed and closed contracts, and then contracts reviews and ready to go back to the customer. Okay. Yeah, this one's a little bit was a little bit disappointing. In tech still any tech still hiring? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. Okay. So let's go back since we have a lot of YouTubers in here. Let's see what they have for YouTubers. So in the find template, I'm gonna go for YouTube. There's no search results. Okay, let me try video. Video production. They had a YouTube one. I guess they must have taken it off because of copyright purposes. But I know that that's where I got the inspiration for mine. I guess it's not here. So let's view this one. Yeah, you felt that was disappointing too, Teclamo? Yeah, that was disappointing in that one. All right, cool. So here they have script writing, pre-production planning, video shoot, video editing, thumbnail, and publish and promote, right? So here they have, add your first video, name below, move it to the next step when you're done. And you can add multiple if you wish. So you can add multiple scripts, and then you don't have to do all of them sequentially. You can move to one. You can move the one card here and then be like, you know what? I want to move this one more further along. So pre-production planning is just like, who do you need to get with? Um, what do you need to gather? What, type of equipment, things like that. And then shoot the video, edit the video, and then publish and promote. So yeah, they got rid of the YouTube one. Hmm. I wonder if I still have that board. No, I don't. I don't know what happened to it. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a board, and I want the board to be in Tech Valor, and I'm going to call it mock create a board so that you guys can see how it is working with one from scratch. So this is what I have right now. And let's say I want to change the background. So I'll go over here to show menu and I'll click change background. I can do solid colors or I can choose pictures, and these are all from Unsplash. So I like pink. I'm going to go with pink, right? And I'm going to say that this is my idea. Actually, you know what? Differently. This, let's say I want to do a collab with a whole bunch of YouTubers on one video, right? So I will say this one's going to be idea, right? This one is going to be doing, right? This one is going to say done, and this one is going to say added to final video, and then here I'll say publish and promoted, right? So what I'll do is, oh, sorry, I have to hit add list. All right, so let's say this is the timeline. People are gonna have ideas, who's working on it, when it's completed, added to the final video, published and promoted. So this is a cool way to work together on a project with a bunch of YouTubers and do a collab. So let's say in the idea section, or I could just call it as well info section. Yeah, that's probably a better. And then I'll say my video is going to be about how to um, press the space bar, right? And I'll put it here in the doing spot, right? And someone else is going to work on a different portion of the collab. So they'll say um, unboxing, sorry, unboxing Q-tips, right? So they'll be right here, okay, in the doing section. And then if whoever I choose, like whoever we choose is going to do whatever video, they'll go in the member section, right? I'm the only one here, so I'll just add myself, right? Because I'm the only one here. If it was somebody else, then they would be, it would, their face would be there, and then it would be dragged along, right? And then let me actually fill out something here in the info section. Epic collab about completing tasks, right? And then in here, I would say, hey guys, thanks for collabing with me. Make sure your video is no longer than 5 minutes, right? So you would like put all the information here, right? Stuff like that. Tekla Mama said, good idea. Yeah. Oh, this is good for project management. That's what I said in the beginning. Savage. Yeah, this is a project management. So this is how you would, use this, for example, to collab with a whole bunch of YouTubers, which I actually like this because you can see in real time whether or not people did their stuff. Okay, and so we'll say done, right? And what I could also do is done by 6:21. Just do the day, right? It's not going to be in red or anything. It's not going to be highlighted because it's I'm just putting it out top here, but just like as a reminder to the people, it's like, hey, you guys need to put all of your stuff over here. And then when they're done with theirs, right? then they will go over here to the attachment and they will send the, Google Drive file or the Dropbox file or the OneDrive, things like that. A video is gonna be bigger than 250 megabytes, so I wouldn't suggest doing it via, computer. But yeah, last thing, again, I promised to talk about power ups. So power ups again is, like I said before, you can use it to make your boards look a different way, but it's also integrated with a bunch of other APIs. So let's say I wanted to add a power up, right? So here are all the different types of power ups that you can have. So, for example, Gmail, card box, you can add that in your power ups. And the things that though is that with gold, you can only add 3 power ups per workspace, right? So it's like, um, but yeah, it's just ways to enhance the way that it works. There is another tier after gold, I forget what it is, but it has like unlimited. You can use unlimited power ups. So here's like board utilities. I don't know any of these things. Developer tools, file management. I mean, it already has Google Drive. I don't know why, but other types of things. IT management. I'm trying to see if there's anything here that's noticeable. I have not used power ups. I haven't needed them because, like I said, everything that I need has been done so far in the free version. Marketing and social media. Oh, you can add Mailchimp for whoever uses Mailchimp. Wista, you can add Wista up in here. Twitter. See, I know about Twitter. I don't know about all them other fancy APIs. Yeah, so those are just like power ups that you can add to your session to, like they say, make it a little bit more powerful. Savage says we use something similar at work. Oh, cool. What is it that you guys use? I know that there are other ones out there. I was trying to get put on to Asana. I know that one. And it wasn't bad at all. Um, I just already had stuff here in Trello. I didn't feel like moving stuff. But what other type of project management um things do you guys use? Oh, Fresh Desk is here. Yeah, I'm surprised because I don't even use Power Ups, but yeah. Cloud app, Crumble. Oh, Zendesk. I know about that. Salesforce. I know about Salesforce. Yep. Analytics and reporting. Come on now. Don't be shy. Hey, what's up, Joseph? What's good, everybody? I've been watching great stuff. Oh, thanks. Thanks for watching. Oh, okay. So you use Asana at your job. Yep. Now ABM has some custom made tool. Oh, that's great that something is in house. Because yeah, that's always like, oh, you're using something outside of it. But um since I've used Trello, I haven't heard of any security breaches with it. I haven't. So if you do want to try out Trello, I do have my affiliate link below. It gives me access to have Trello Gold so that I can have 3 power ups per board. I already ran out of all my power ups, but you don't have to pay for it. Um, you just get the free version. Then I'll get the power up thingy. If you don't want to, that's okay. But if something you want to take advantage of, you can. Yeah. Yes, you say a lot, so it Nightbot greets you. I hope you guys had a lot of fun today and that you learned something new about Trello or the fact that Trello even exists. I don't know um, is if J Will is going live. I know usually when he goes live, he just goes live. But if he is still in the chat, that'd be great to let us know. So people go over there, hang out with you. I mean, they'll probably just hang out with you anyways, because you that dude. That's why. And I appreciate everybody that became members. Um, I wasn't expecting as many people to become members, but I hope that you will enjoy all of your perks that I have to offer you. And we'll definitely at some point get together and talk about what to offer for other tiers. But at this point in time, those are the things that I have to offer right now. I hope that you enjoy them. I appreciate the support, so that it does help me make more videos. And um, you guys are all lovely people. Thank you for being so kind to me. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't even talk about Video Creator Expo yesterday. Well, what it didn't happen yesterday. It happened on Saturday, on Juneteenth, and oh my God, it was such a great experience. Um, when Swarthy did it by herself in February, like I have to commend her, because like we were all like tag teaming it, but just the thought of her doing this all by herself. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that must have been a journey and an experience. But it was very, very positive. I loved it. I can't wait for the next one. I'm actually going to be hosting the next one. So keep your eyes peeled for that and more information. Um, uh, People have said that they have gotten good experiences out of it in their channel, especially smaller YouTubers. And thank you so much for the bigger YouTubers that share their platform and um, wanted to be a part of it and made a video. Like, just grateful for all the work that everyone did all around. It's so amazing when just people come together, especially to uplift each other. It's like amazing what people can do. Like, I was really, really just overwhelmed with joy that day. Hey, Ray. I'm going to be signing off in a couple of minutes. But if you are interested in Trello, you can check the replay. And um, Holla Your Voice said that it was dope and he gained a few subs from it. Yay! Woohoo! Growth! Woo, woo, woo. That's what we're hoping. Yeah. Jay Will said that he's gonna be live in 30 minutes. Yay! And Jay Will said, joy, joy, joy. All right, sir. So head on over to Jay Will's channel, y'all. He is going to be live in 30 minutes. Cause are you gonna talk about? Well, you don't have to tell me. You don't have to, but yes, go over there anyways. It doesn't matter what he's gonna talk about. Go over there anyways because he's bombastic. Hey, Simplistically Digital. I'm wrapping it up here. I just finished also talking about VCE. But yeah, if you want to check out about Trello, you can always rewind. We went about that. Oh, you have a very special guest. Eee! Savage said that he can't wait for the next one. Woohoo! Time flies. Time flies. So by the time the next one, you'll be like whiplash. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna be ready. This is gonna be exciting. All right. I dropped his link in there. Everybody is gonna be waiting with bated breath. They're gonna be like, Jay Will, who's your guest? Yeah, I love the special surprises. Hey. I know Swarthy is amazing. She so is. All right. Yes, the suspense. The suspense. All right. Well, you all have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.